Right foot to top. Doncaster Rovers have done it.
Hello there, I am the CHALL, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel, and welcome to this match preview. Today we're hosting a midweek evening kickoff against Accrington Stanley. Not this evening, on Tuesday evening, tomorrow evening. But we are against Accrington Stanley at the EcoPower Stadium. It is going to be a very interesting clash indeed. So I'm really, really excited to see what's going to happen with this. Obviously, it's going to be a very interesting game. Accrington's usually one of our bogey teams, so you know what the score might be. But please do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And let's get straight into this one. So Accrington Stanley currently sits in 13th place, playing 32 games, winning 12, drawing 7, and losing 13 games, scoring 41 and conceding 49. Their points tally at the moment is 43. I would not say that a playoff push, for me, I think a playoff push is out of the question for Accrington. I think we all know that. Relegation-wise, I don't think they're in any danger either, so I think they're just, you know, middle of the road. I think they're going to be all right this season. You know, they're going to be a League One club again next season. Accrington's a really, really exciting story because Accrington Stanley, for me, have just been, for me, over the last few years, one of the surprise package teams in terms of, you know, getting up to League One in the first place and, you know, what they've achieved so far. So for me, I feel like Accrington Stanley deserve massive plaudits for the progress they've made over the last 5-10 years. Obviously coached by Coleman, who's been there for quite a long time. You know, he has to take a certain amount of credit for Accrington's rise, and they've got some really good players in that squad. You know, Colby Bishop up front is going to be a very interesting proposition. Obviously 25 years old. You know, he's a high-pressing forward, so I feel like, you know, Colby Bishop could be one of the main danger threats for that Accrington team. Obviously, Toby Savin in goal is, for me, one of the future England goalkeepers. He is prone to errors, however, he runs out very well and he's got high claim, so I think that Toby Savin could definitely be a good young goalkeeper for the future. Now, of course, there are some other players in that squad as well. John O'Sullivan, Sean McConville, Harry Pell, Ethan Hamilton, I think that Matt Butcher as well. You know, a mix of experience and a mix of younger talent, but overall for me, I think Accrington, you know, like I said, I don't think they're going to be in any danger. I don't think they're going to go challenge the top 6. I think that Accrington will just be a League One club next season. I think it's pretty much guaranteed that Accrington Stanley will be in this division next season. So here is then my predicted team. Now, I've gone with Jonathan Mitchell in goal. I think his performance on Saturday was deserving of the place. Despite conceding 3 goals, I feel like he earned it. Back 3 of Olowu, Williams and Younger. I do not want to break up that back 3 at all. I feel like Olowu is just... I think Olowu is great. I think Younger is great. Roshaw Williams, I've said it multiple times now, he works so much better in a back 3 than he does with just one partner in a back 4. I think keeping that back 3 is crucial for me. And I would personally, you know, like to see that back 3 remain the same, which is more than likely the case. Ben Jackson on the left wing, Cal on the right wing, again, pretty similar. Charlie Seaman, we don't know if he's back yet. Horton's on the bench, but I still think he needs more time. Not really... I'm still undecided whether left wing back would be Horton's position rather than left back or left centre back or centre back at all. But, you know, I think Horton, for me, again, has to have more development, in my opinion. I think give him more time to develop. Get an experienced man in the summer in that left wing-back position. Let that experienced man teach Brandon Horton the ropes. Let Brandon Horton play the odd Carabao Cup game, FA Cup game, any midweek games if we need to rest our experienced left wing-back next season. So for me, I feel like Horton needs more time, and I think Jackson, for now, is just holding the fort until the end of the season in that position. In the midfield, I've gone with Dan Gardner and Matthew Smith. I think Matthew Smith's got a good work rate. I think Dan Gardner scored the penalty, so if we do have that penalty shot again, again. I think Dan Gardner could be up to the task. Obviously, Gardner had his moments, positive and negative against Sheffield Wednesday. I feel like, could have done a little bit better on the ball at times, but for me, I feel like Adam Clayton maybe not really up to match fitness as much, so I feel like Dan Gardner will probably start again. Now, with Tommy Rowe injured, but could be available, I predict he won't start. I think he'll be on the bench, but I don't think he'll start. And that paves the way for Josh Martin to start at the cam position, which seems to be his adoptive role in the last few games. I feel like Josh Martin's sort of adapting to that cam role a bit now, rather than playing on the wide front, especially since we're playing with wing-backs now, rather than a four-at-the-back formation with wingers. So I think Josh Martin's adapting to that cam role quite well, likes to pocket inside sometimes, likes to take players on, and I feel like on his best day is one of our most creative threats. Now, up front, I've gone for Rio Griffiths, and I've also gone for Kieran Agard. Now, I'm not saying Odobeko is a bad player. I just think it's time to give Kieran Agard a start. If he's not fit enough, fair play. You have every right to start either Odobeko or even Joe Dadu. I know people say, why Joe Dadu? Even I question myself when I say, why Joe Dadu? But I feel like if you put Dadu with a strike partner rather than on the wing or anything like that, I want to see Joe Dadu given one more chance. I feel like, the 2 goals in 2 is obviously a little highlight, but I feel like, and I've said this for a while now, Joe Dadu's a panic buy. He's always been a panic buy, but he's a nice guy. Let's see what he does if he's given another opportunity to play. And if he doesn't, then we'll see what happens next season with him. But for me, overall, I think Agard should be given a start if he's fit enough. Give him an opportunity to play in that partnership with Griffiths and let them sort of combine together and work on that partnership on the training pitch going into Tuesday's game. So for me, I think Agard should get some minutes there. And I think Tommy Rowe will be on the bench. I think we'll have a similar bench to Saturday. Rowe will be on there, I think. Maybe Horton makes way, I don't know. But I think Rowe will definitely be on the bench. And, obviously we know about injury news. Galbraith will not be back for this game. We know that Charlie Seaman will not be involved in this game unless he is back from injury by Tuesday, which I don't know if he is or not. We've not had no report as of recording this or pre-recording this, so we shall see. But now let's go into my thoughts and also my predicted scoreline for the game tomorrow. There we are, Rovers Till I Die fans. That is your predicted lineup. That is the stats on Accrington, and also a little bit there on why I think players should start, etc. But now we go into my thoughts going into the game and also my predicted scoreline to end the video. Now, obviously, like I said, Accrington have been one of our bogey teams for a while now. I feel like, they can be there to be got at. Of course they can, but we can never really rule out Accrington Stanley. I know they've not had the best of seasons compared to other seasons, but they're still in League One. They're still achieving what they need to achieve, in my opinion, and I feel like, Accrington Stanley's done okay. Not the best, but okay this season. So maybe they're not at their strongest point going into this game, but I don't know. I still wouldn't rule Accrington out even at their worst. Even if they were in the bottom 4 with us, even if they were bottom of the league with no chance of safety, if they were like 25 points off safety, I still wouldn't rule Accrington out against Rovers, because we're prone to conceding a goal and falling apart, but also we've not really done very well against Accrington in recent times. So I wouldn't rule Accrington out even if there were 25 points off safety. So even if this was a FA Cup or a Carabao Cup match and they were 2 divisions, 3, 4, 5 divisions below us, I still wouldn't rule Accrington out because they seem to do a deal over us. So Accrington for me is going to be a tough one, really, really tough. In terms of my predicted scoreline, it's a hard one. I want to be confident and try and get 3 points, but I don't know. I'm going to risk it, I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 win. I think a 1-0 win could be realistic, not too flattering on Accrington, not too disheartening on Accrington, not too expressive from our part, but I think it's just not really comfortable win, but sort of a dragging win, a scrappy win, because Accrington are going to want to be up for this. So even though they're not really playing for anything, in my opinion, I think their season's, for me, I know we've got quite a lot of games to go, but for me, I think Accrington's season is done. I don't think they're going to go up. I don't think they're going to go down. they're going to be in League One next season, in my opinion. They're going to be one of the teams in League One next season. So, for me, Accrington season's done. So, they're just playing for pride and trying to play for as many points as possible now. So, there we are, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this match preview. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. I will see you at the Eco Power Stadium tomorrow evening. I am the CHALL. Please like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.
Right foot to top.